What's up, traders? Just 2 trades today on Run and AMD. Let's get to it. All right, traders, kind of a boring day, so I'm not even going to do the live trades. Run would have been just a mess to even do the live trades because it was just the slowest trade ever. As you can see, the volume was not that great. It made a decent little move when we made our entry here. We also had a line on the daily around this 48.30 area, and it tried to continue. We were going to get an ad up through 48.50. Never got there. We were just kind of along for the ride. We were looking for this thing to break down much further than it did here on this first move down through 48, and we just couldn't get it. So it kind of hovered between 48.10 and 48.50. And as you can see, look at all these times that it tried 48.49, 48.49, 48.49. It never got to 48.50. When we realized it kept failing this time here, because I had originally thought it kept trying. It was making higher lows. I thought it was going to push through 48.50. We were going to, see what it did, fake out, breakout, hopefully look for an ad there, and then look to get the move back down. So as it was trying, it kept denying. So I said, okay, I guess we'll get our first ad right here, looking for it to break down. And as you can see, we were right. But again, we were looking for that 48 break, and we just couldn't quite get it. And then it squeezed all the way back up there, and it started to reject again. So I said, you know what? I'm just going to get these added shares. This was technically a 1-1-2. We did 1-1-2. And I got as close as I could to that 48.49 area, and we got 48.45, came back down, gave us a pretty good average. Our average was at 48.34 right there. And so we took half off here, took another half here, and we were about to stop. We actually had our stop all the way up here at 48.63 because I wanted to see if it would fake out through that $0.50, see if it got shoved down, eating up some of that liquidity where there was obviously some stop orders sitting there. But it never got there. It kept trying. I think it actually finally hit 50. Nope, 48.49 was still the high of the day. And as you can see, it finally failed. And if we scroll out a little bit, you'll see yesterday's high was right there. So that was mainly why we had this line here and why we took our profits. And it was a pretty nice flush down through 48, figuring it was going to bounce a little. But it did give a little bit more before it decided to bounce all the way back up there towards high of day. It actually got right back to 48.49 again. So I don't know if there's like a huge seller just sitting there saying, look, we're not going past this point. I don't know what they're doing, but yeah. So AMD down here, this was just a quick one right out of the gate. This thing took off, and messing with all-time highs, not a huge fan of when it has it in its sights. We had the all-time highs up there at 87, and we've played this thing before, and I'm pretty sure we actually said we were never going to short this before. It was brought to my attention that I had said that, and I probably totally forgot. I just saw the move, and I was like, wow, this is nice. But I did take a quick look at the daily, and I saw that it had room all the way back up there, and we know that AMD is very capable of easily making that move. So we jumped in when we felt the top. It came down for a pullback. It felt like it was about to go back up, and sure enough, it did. It did go high of day, and to be completely honest, I thought this thing was going to run all the way up there to the all-time highs with the kind of move it made out of the gate. And unfortunately, for everyone that took longs up in this area, it did not. It actually ended up fading. And if you scroll out on this one, the highs from yesterday, it made it all the way down there to those as well. So could have been a better trade. I wasn't upset with the trade. It was just kind of a scalp. I actually even took smaller size on it because I, again, know what AMD is capable of. And yeah, so we ended up getting about halfway to our quota today, so not going to complain. Looking forward to seeing you all tonight, Friday night live stream at 9 o'clock Eastern. Don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. Always appreciate the support. If you do have any questions or comments and you don't want to stop by tonight, leave those down below. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you guys Monday. Peace.